Let's see what happens here. We always laugh. Are we live? So far, we're not live. Tap to retry. We are live. Maybe there's a delay. Well, that's good. But why don't I get it? Well, you got me on. Well, then turn it off. I don't want to hear myself talk. Why would I want to hear myself talk? Like, I know I like talking and everything. So what is the picture? Okay, so what do we need to do then to put this on the web? So okay, can one of you kind of do that, because I don't know what. And then what can you do? You could throw out in Twitter. You can throw it out in Twitter right now. No, we're not going to. But just say we're trying it on YouTube. Right, today's game we're trying on YouTube. Like, it will be fine, I would think. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to stop the broadcast now, but I'm going to leave it like this. We'll just. Okay. I'm going to kill my mic though. All right. Are you okay with that? All right.
thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Fans, at this time, we direct your attention to the pitcher's mound. Could you please welcome Bruce Allward and his daughter Madison to throw tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Bruce's role as business executive at the store is to partner up with local business owners and assist in their business services.
Well, we're trying something new here, folks. We're on YouTube. If you haven't found us on Ustream, well, I guess you're talking to yourself or you're trying to find out where you're at. We're back at the ball game here tonight, Athletic Park, game number 2 in this series between the Okotoks Dawgs and the Medicine Hat Mavericks. Mavericks got the better hand last night. It was the Dawgs that had the lead up until the 7th inning, and then the Mavericks got heated up and scored 6 to take an 8-5 win, and their second one of the season to start off. But I would think the Okotoks Dawgs will want to do something about that tonight and get in the win column. Here's your starting lineup for the Okotoks Dawgs. Center field batting first, number 6, Garrett Kirkwood. In the number 2 spot, the second baseman, number 10, Tyler Mildenberg. Peter Hutzel did the damage last night for the Okotoks Dawgs. He moves down to the 3rd spot in the batting order, and he's playing shortstop. And then in the number 4 spot, the third baseman, number 21, JT Patterson. Followed by number 9, Bruce Yari, the first baseman. Batting 6, number 23, Doug Clapperton, the right fielder. And followed by number 5, Brandon Rose, the left fielder. The 8th hitter, number 18, Luke Lepines, catching. And number 7, Drake Kirkwood, the DH. And we're going to start it off. Number 6, Garrett Kirkwood, the center fielder. And he will face, on the mound for the Medicine Hat Mavericks, Greg Turner. And pitch thrown, ball 1 to start this game off. A 7:05 pitch right on the money. So Turner starts off with a ball and another one there that gets by the catcher, Mark Walton, and Turner down in the count 0-2. 2-0. I'm ahead of myself. So here's Kirkwood with a 2-0 count. Turner delivers. This one catching the outside corner for strike 1. 2-1 count here to Kirkwood. Puts the ball in play. Ratai, a couple of hops to him, and he's going to throw him out on a 4-3 for out number 1. That's going to bring to the plate number 10, Tyler Mildenberg, the second baseman.
Now at the bat, number 10, Tyler Mildenberg, second base.
So the coach for the Okotoks Dawgs does a little bit of shuffling with his lineup for tonight's game. Not much difference except for, I think, those 2 swaps there. Peter Hutzel batting 3rd and Garrett Kirkwood batting 1st. And here, Mildenberg fouls this one off for strike one. Put it out into left field and just foul for strike number two, as that caught him close to the hands there. For Mildenberg, he fought it off, but puts this foul down on the count now, 0-2. We got a skeleton crew here tonight. Cameron's taken over for his dad, Garth, and Francis taking over here for Mr. Johnston, who's doing his 30-hour radiothon, and he's only got, I don't know, 15 more hours to go. Sucks to be Mr. Johnson. Low and outside for ball two, so the count now runs even on Mildenberg, 2-2. Not a big crowd like there was last night, Mr. Francis and Cam. There was 1,200 here last night. Yes, a little pause and a delay there. I think the home plate umpire saw it. Yeah, I think it's a strikeout, and he gets the called strikeout. So a strikeout for Mildenberg, the first one for Turner, and that's going to bring now Peter Hutzel, the shortstop, to the plate number two. Hutzel homered his first at-bat last night. Let's see what he does here today. Turner delivers the ball outside, missing. Oh, no, I think he just wants to see where his corners are, Francis. He's not going to think that he's scared of them. So Hutzel takes the ball one. Let's see what Turner throws at his way now. Jams him on the inside, a ground ball to Ratai, fields it cleanly, and there, a 4-3. So the Dawgs go in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on for the Okotoks first half of the inning here. And we're going to go to the Mavericks lineup, and I'll give you that right now. He's the shortstop. William Salas is going to get going here. He bats in the number 1 spot, followed by number 3, the center fielder, Darren Grabowski. Batting in the 3rd spot, number 17, Ryan Halgren, who's playing third base. Zach Wilson stays where he's at. He's batting 4th. He's playing right field tonight. And in the DH spot, the player of the game from last night is number 24, Alex Alders. Followed by the first baseman, number 27, Logan Bima. Catching tonight is Mark Walton. Nolan Ratai bats in the number 8 spot, and he's playing second base. And rounding off the batting order, number 12, Zach Kunkel, who's playing left field. So that's the batting order for the Medicine Hat Mavericks. We'll be back. Don't worry, I'm just putting the mic on mute. I'll get back to you as soon as we get a batter up here. So here you are in the bottom of the first inning for the Mavericks. It's going to be number 13, the shortstop, William Salas. Silky Salas, as we like to call him. He's got great hands there for his shortstop. Ridley on the mound for the Okotoks Dawgs delivers ball 1. So Salas with a 1-0 count. Here comes Ridley. He paints that one right over the top of the plate for strike one. Count even here, 1-1 on Salas. Righty versus righty here. Ridley paints the outside corner for strike two. And now Ridley's up in the count, 2-1. Sorry, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Am I backwards? I'm backwards, Cam. Is it backwards day today? Do I got my jersey on backwards? Inside for ball 2, count even now, 2-2 to Salas. On deck is Grabowski. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Ridley. And Salas slaps this one foul. And Pig, with his cat-like reflexes, gets out of the way. Kinda. I didn't say what kind of cat he was. I'm looking at Garfield, but that's okay. He's still pretty quick. 2-2 count here still. Right down the middle. Is this going to get through? Yes, it does. A seeing eye single right through the heart. And Salas is on with a leadoff single.
That leadoff single brings to bat number 3, Darren Grabowski, center field.
And as you heard from Francis, it's Grabowski at the plate now, number 3, the center fielder, with a man on, Salas on first. Something the Mavericks didn't do early in the game. They waited till about the 5th inning to get their first base runner. So Salas on first with that leadoff single, not out here in the bottom of the first. And here's Grabowski, the center fielder, takes that one for strike one over the corner on the outside. Well, we got 14 viewers. That's a good thing. Hopefully we get more. They're probably wondering, where is this game on Ustream? We're on YouTube now. All these U's. You. And a throw over to Salas to see what he's doing over there. He slides in safely back to first. Salas with some good wheels. Let's see what he wants to do here. Might get a read off of Ridley. Grabowski puts the ball in play, a ground ball to the shortstop. They're going to try to go. Got him. Safe. Fielder's choice. Salas out at second. I thought he was there, but a fielder's choice for Grabowski. So one gone here, and it's going to bring to the plate number 17, the third baseman, Ryan Hallgren. Grabowski on with a fielder's choice as they try to double up Salas and Grabowski. They only get one, and that was Salas out on a 6-4. Grabowski beat the throw to first. So here's Hallgren. Hallgren takes that one low in the dirt for ball one. So 1-0 count here to Hallgren with Zach Wilson on deck. One gone here in the bottom of the first. No score so far. High, ball 2. That almost got away on Ridley. Lapine, the catcher for the Okotoks Dawgs, able to get on that one right away. Beautiful night again. Hopefully no rain. Not until the game's over. Catching the outside corner for strike one. 2-1 count now to Hallgren. He checks the signs from third base coach McKinnon. Grabowski digging in on first. Let's see what happens here. Hit and run going, it looks like, and Hallgren's going to foul this one off out of play. Grabowski's going to go back and try again. Count even now, 2-2. So 2-2 count to Hallgren. They had the hit and run going. Grabowski had to go back on that foul ball. Let's see what they want to do this time. Hallgren takes that one low. And it's the full count, 3-2. So a full count here to Hallgren with Grabowski on first. Grabowski going. Hallgren's going to foul it off again. Come on back, Grabowski. Come on back. 3-2 count here.
Receive a Mavericks box token, good for concession or souvenir merchandise.
The 7th pitch coming here to Hallgren. Grabowski going again, and it's a walk. So Hallgren on with a base on balls. Runners on first and second, and that's going to be the cleanup hitter, number 7, Zach Wilson, the right fielder, coming to the plate. The lefty.
That walk brings number 7, Zach Wilson, to the plate.
So it's lefty versus righty here. And let's see if Wilson can get the better of it. Wilson's got a couple Mavericks on board here. Runners on first and second, one out. Wilson takes that one high for ball 1 and really hasn't been up on any of the batters yet, hey? And that's a tough start for a pitcher if you're not able to get up on the count. So here's Wilson with a 1-0 count. 1 gone here. The bottom of the first inning, no score, but Mavericks are threatening here. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Wilson again high. Takes it. 2-0. And Lepine's going to go try to settle down Ridley. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound as well, as head coach is going to come out and talk to him. Settle him down. Maybe he's seeing something mechanically, Cam, that he needs to fix, as nothing's going across there in the strike zone very much. Yeah. So let's see if that settles the pitcher down, Connor Ridley. As Zach Wilson steps back into the batter's box here with a 2-0 count. Runners on first and second. Grabowski on second. Hallgren on first. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Catching the outside corner for strike 1, and the count 2-1. On deck is the designated hitter for the Mavericks, number 24, Alex Alders. That's right, he was. So Ridley settles. 2-1 pitch coming to Wilson. Wilson's going to take that high for ball 3. So 3-1. 19 pitches already. That's not good. Makes for a long night and a short bout on the mound for a pitcher. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Wilson. He tags it, a high hopper. They're going to get 1 at first. And he advances the runners over. So 2 gone here as a 3-U. Yep. So they just get the hitter there on a 3-U to the first baseman, but it advances the runners to second and third, and 2 gone now for number 24, the designated hitter, Alex Alders. Alders takes that one low and in the dirt for ball 1. Yeah, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and so far 2 on, but let's see if our DH here can do something about that. Alders with a 1-0 count, and runners in scoring position for him. Alders takes that one high for ball 2. And Ridley struggling. Holy smokes. Maybe it's nerves. It could be. So Alders with a 2-0 count on him. Here comes the pitch from Ridley. And that's going to slap it right into the glove of the first baseman, Yari. And that will end the inning. So no runs on one hit, no errors. 2 left on for the Mavericks. As Alder slapped that one to the first baseman, Yari, and he makes a catch. After 1 complete, 0-0 is the score, and we'll be back here with the second inning. Anything?
For the Okotoks Dawgs, number 21, JT Patterson, third base.
So it's the third baseman, number 21, JT Patterson, to start it off for the Dawgs. They're in the top of the second inning here. The lefty. And he gets delivered, a called strike by Turner. Foul back here for strike number 2. Turner way up in the count now, 0-2. Hey, we're down to 12 viewers. What's going on here? Ustream, I had 56. Strikeout on Patterson. Second one for Turner, I do believe.
Number 9, Bruce Yari.
The first baseman now, Bruce Yari. Here for the Dawgs. 1 gone, top of the second. So Turner doing good here for the Mavericks. Low and outside for ball 1, though, on Yari. On deck for the Dawgs, number 23, the right fielder, Clapperton. Yari slaps this one foul down the left field line for strike 1. So a 1-1 count here to Yari, the right-handed batter, or left-handed batter. Just inside for ball 2. Here comes the delivery from Turner. Right! Oh, right at Turner there. You got it. I think he got a little piece of it with his glove, but this is a line drive right out to center field for a base hit for Yari. So single right up the gut. And that's going to bring to the plate now number 23, Doug Clapperton, the right fielder, with 1 out and 1 on.
Number 23, Doug Clapperton, right field.
So that's the first hit for the Dawgs, with Yari singling out to center field. Clapperton going after that first pitch and fouling it off and out of play for strike one. On deck, number 5, Brendan Rose, the left fielder. A great pitch there by Turner, freezing Clapperton for a called strike on the inside corner. A backdoor curve, it looked like it. So 0-2 count here to Clapperton, high and outside for ball 1. Trying to get Clapperton to chase, he doesn't do it. So an 0-2 count. 1-2 straight. 2-2 now, just missing low and inside. 2-2 now to Clapperton. Yari still on first base here for the Okotoks Dawgs. He's going hit and run. One hopper. Got him at second. Save. Fielder's choice. Clapperton beat him out. I think Bima might have been just off the bag there, but I think he beat him out anyway. So our fielder's choice there. And the runner put out at first on first base on a 5-4. Yes, he was. So 2 gone here with the left fielder now, number 5, Brendan Rose. That was the long double play twist, 5-4-3, and they just missed it. 2 gone though for the Mavericks here defensively as Rose steps into the batter's box to face Turner for the first time. Turner delivers called strike 1. Low and outside for ball 1. 1-1 count here. One other going on tonight, and that's Shaw and Regina. That's the bottom of the first, and that's 1-1 final though between Swinton and Yorkton. Yorkton 3-1. That might have been a ground ball. Salas, he's going to take it himself for the out. And Rose is out. Rose. Clapperton out on a 6-2 himself. No score after 1.5. We'll be back. Bottom of the second inning. So we got the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up here for the Mavericks. It's going to be the first baseman, Logan Bima, followed by Mark Walton, the catcher, and then Nolan Ratai, the second baseman. 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Mavericks here in the bottom of the second coming up. Scoreless here so far. Hits are even here for the Mavericks and Dawgs at 1 apiece. But we got goose eggs up in the score column. At this time, it was 2-0 for the Dawgs last night. Not the case tonight. Bima is going to start it off, guys. So the lefty, Logan Bima, coming up to the plate now to face Ridley.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning, number 27, Logan
Bima to face Ridley for the first times. Bima is going to make it a hard play. We're going to give him a base hit there for Bima, as that was a tough spot for the shortstop Hutzel to make a play on that. He knocked it down, but I don't think he had the Jared Jeter jump and throw across his body throw to first. So he eats it. Bima on with a single. And that's going to bring to the plate now the catcher, Mark Walton. So Bima on with a leadoff single. And let's see what they want to do here with Walton at the plate. Walton's taking that high for ball one. What's going on out in the outfield? Oh, yeah, they love it out there. They bring their lawn chairs. Oh, they got signs. Outside for ball two. Cam, can you see what the signs say out there? That's pretty funny. A target. You got to like it, folks. You got to like it. So 2-0 count here to Walton. And they want Walton to hit the sign out there by the berm over the Canadian Tire sign and Moduline. Oh, whatever. Walton takes that one for a called strike now. And it's a 2-1 count. Bima on first still for the Mavericks. See, that's what you like about the berm. Hey, that's the fun stuff about baseball here at Athletic Park. Yeah, that's right. Walton takes that one outside for ball 3-1 now. Let's see if they got a hit and run going here on a 3-1 count with Bima. I doubt it. He's not that quick. He's a big guy. 3-1 pitch coming. Line drive down left field. That's a base hit. Bima's going to stay on second. So back-to-back hits for the Mavericks here. And that's going to bring to the plate now the hometown boy, number 18, Nolan Ratai, the second baseman. None out here and back-to-back singles. And on deck will be the other hometown boy, number 12, Zach Kunkel. So none gone here. A little small ball. Let's see. Runners on first and second for Ratai. Let's see what third base coach Kyle McKinnon wants to do. Ratai going after that one right away with a big swing and a fouled off strike one. Hey, I'm climbing up in the viewers. Francis, we're at 16 now. Well, maybe they're realizing there's no Ustream and they're trying something else and they're bugging people at the office. Where is the game? Where is the game? Tell everybody that, folks, we're on YouTube now. The Medicine Hat Mavericks has a channel on YouTube. You can watch this live. Ball one at the plate to Ratai. It's a 1-1 count. And Ratai's in a great position here to drive in some runs with runners on first and second for the Mavericks and none out here in the bottom of the second. A 1-1 count to Ratai. And really sets to deliver. Ratai line drive. And they double him up. So a double play there. They get Ratai on the line drive and then a flip over to the second baseman to get Logan Bima. So Kunkel fouls this one off for strike one. And there's 2 out now with that line out to the shortstop, and they double up. Bima, who was on second, he got too far off the bag, and the shortstop Hutzel flipped it over to the second baseman Mildenberg to put him out. Kunkel takes out one for ball 1, and a 1-1 count now. They're going to go over to first to keep Walton honest. Gets the old pants dirty there with a slide in. Still 1-1 count here to Kunkel. Ridley delivers. Kunkel takes that one in dirt. And Walton's in there with the stolen base. So Walton takes the opportunity as the catcher dropped that one. And he steals second, gets himself into a position to score maybe if Kunkel can put this ball in play. Outside for ball 3, 3-1 now to Kunkel with first base vacant. And it will be at the top of the order coming up here, 13, William Salas on deck. So here comes the 3-1 pitch to Kunkel. Inside, Kunkel's on with a walk. So runners on first and second now, 2 gone, and it's the top of the order for the Mavericks, number 13, William Salas.
That walk brings number 13, William Salas back. Shortstop.
Salas singled and then was put out on a 6-4, his first at-bat, so he's 1 for 1 tonight. Let's see if he can single again to drive in the first run for the Mavericks. Walton on second, Kunkel on first for the runners. And let's see what Salas can do here. Salas lets that one get by, and one hop, and it gets by the pitcher or the catcher, and everybody moves. What do we call that? A wild pitch? No. So everybody advances on that wild pitch as it one hopped in front of the catcher. Kunkel now on second, Walton on third, and a great opportunity here for Salas to drive in maybe 2 now if he can get a base hit. And another pass ball, and that's going to score. Wild pitch again. First run comes in.
That first run of the game is brought to you by 2020 Vision Care. Keep your eyes peeled for one of the promo.
So the first run comes in on a wild pitch. As that bounced into the dirt, and the catcher, Lapine, not able to get in front of it. Ball 3 on Salas, 3-0. Kunkel on third base. As Walton came in to score on the wild pitch when he was on third, now it's Kunkel on third. 3-0. 3-1 now. On Salas. So 1-0 here for the Mavericks, bottom of the second. High fly ball, left going back, and not quite to the warning track, and he's flied out to end the inning here, but the Mavericks get on the board first with a one run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on.
Mavericks in the bottom of the second inning, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left stranded on.
So after 2 complete, Mavericks have a 1-0 lead. We're going to the top of the 3rd inning, and it's going to be the 8-9 hitters due up for the Okotoks Dawgs. It's going to be number 18, Luke Lapine, followed by number 7, Drake Kirkwood, the designated hitter. And then top of the order, number 6, Garrett Kirkwood. We'll be back with the 3rd inning. So here's Luke Lapine, the catcher for the Okotoks Dawgs, to start off their bats here in the 3rd inning. They trail 1-0 against the Mavericks. Number 18, Luke Lapine.
Next beer batter, number 18, Luke Lapine. If he strikes out, beer is $1 off for the next 5 minutes.
Lapine takes that one for called strike 1. And as Francis just announced, he's our beer batter here tonight, Luke Lapine. And he's got a strike on him right now. Here comes Turner's delivery, and he will paint the corner for strike 2. So he's way up on the count now, is Greg Turner. So an 0-2 count here on Lapine. Ew, high and inside for ball 1. They want a punch out. It would be Turner's 3rd strikeout if he gets Lapine here, and the crowd will be a little happier with $1 off beer. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Turner. High for ball 2. Lapine not chasing. Much smaller crowd tonight, probably about what? 682? In the dirt for ball 3. And the count runs full now, 3-2. Drake Kirkwood, the DH, on deck for the Okotoks Dawgs, followed by Kirkwood, as in Garrett, the center fielder, which would be the top of the order for Okotoks. Here comes Lapine, and he's on with a walk. So a walk for Lapine. That's Turner's 1st walk here in the game, and that's going to bring to the plate the DH, Drake Kirkwood.
Number 7, Drake Kirkwood, DH.
So Drake Kirkwood here takes that one in the dirt. And everybody's one hopping it into the plate. As Walton tried to get in front of that one, and he did, but it kept the ball in front, but it's way gone. And a wild pitch is going to move Lapine over to second. So just like the Mavericks scored on wild pitches, it looks like the Dawgs might do the same here with Turner throwing that one into the dirt. Ball 2 here on Kirkwood, and it's 2-0. Garrett Kirkwood on deck. They got to be brothers. Big swing and a miss there by Drake for strike 1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Turner. Ground ball foul down the 3rd baseline. Strike 2. Count even now to Kirkwood, 2-2. Hey, we're up at 20 viewers. Woo-hoo. They're finding us. That's great. Pizza 73. Might have got a pickoff here. Did they get him? They got him on a pickoff. So Lapine gets to second on a wild pitch, but he gets out on a good old pickoff move by Turner with Ratai calling for it, and they get him. Safe. So what happened there, guys? Where did it go? Where did it go? Off the, yeah, it's a base hit. So a hit there by Kirkwood goes off the pitcher's foot, and Salas tried to make the play, not in time. And Kirkwood is safe. But that definitely would have advanced the runner, Lapine, if he was at second. He isn't anymore with that pickoff. So one gone here, and now it's the top of the order for the Okotoks Dawgs. Garrett Kirkwood, the center fielder, to see if he can move his brother around into scoring position. I am assuming. I'm assuming. I'm probably correct, but they're going to try a one. No, fielder's choice. Good try, though. They tried to twist the double. So they get the lead runner, Drake Kirkwood, but Garrett Kirkwood gets on with a fielder's choice. Two gone here. And now it's the second baseman, number 10, Tyler Mildenberg, who struck out in his first at-bat. Two gone here in the top of the third. Mavericks lead 1-0. In the dirt for ball one, and Walton keeps that in front of him. Much better in front of him, not bouncing off his chest and going up in the air. So he did a better job there. Mildenberg trying to rectify that strikeout in the first inning. Comes the pitch. He takes that one for called strike one. So a 1-1 count here to Mildenberg. Runner on first base, Kirkwood, the center fielder. Two gone here in the top of the third. In the dirt, low for ball two. 2-1. Don't have to worry about Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. They don't start back up again until Saturday, as that shifts over to San Jose. They're down in the series 2-0 for Pittsburgh. And the Blue Jays are off tonight after sweeping the Yankees. Here, a nice line drive. That's going to chase right into the gap into left field. So a base hit for Mildenberg. This might score the runner, and it's going to score the runner. So a double scores Kirkwood, and it's tied up 1-1. So an RBI double for Mildenberg ties this ball game up here in the top of the third, and that's going to bring now this shortstop, Peter Hutzel, to the plate with two gone. So Dawgs tied up here in the top of the third. Here's Hutzel taking that for a called strike one. As Mildenberg doubled to left center, and he cashed in Garrett Kirkwood, who was on second, to take the ball game tied here 1-1. Big swing there by Hutzel. Blocked by Walton. And not going. Mildenberg stays put on second. Way up in the game, or in count now, 0-2. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Good night, Jim Bob. Yes. 0-2 count here. Hutzel takes it high for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Mildenberg on second. Let's see what Hutzel can do here with a 1-2 count. With JT Patterson, the third baseman, on deck for Okotoks. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Turner. Inside, brushing Hutzel off a little bit there for a 2-2 count now. Yeah. Or maybe less, yeah. So the count even here, 2-2 to Hutzel. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. And he's safe. So a stolen base there for Mildenberg as that ball got away on Walton a bit. And Mildenberg not wasting any time getting on his horse to get down the third. Count full now, 3-2 to Hutzel. Line drive, and they're going to take the lead here with that single into right field. Mildenberg would have probably scored anyway. So a single drives in the run. And an RBI single. And the Dawgs take the lead here, 2-1 in the top of the third. With JT Patterson, the third baseman, coming up to the plate now. 2 gone. They'll chase Hutzel back to first with a throw over. Outside for ball one. JT struck out in the first at bat. He's looking to get a hit here now. Low or no, called strike. I thought it was low. Looked low to me. Catcher had to bend down a little bit for that one. 1-1 count. Comes the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. That was outside and low. Hutzel now got a little bit of bigger lead there on first. Let's see what happens with Hutzel. He's going. Outside pitch for a ball. And they got him. So caught stealing was Hutzel on first. No man left on. He got caught stealing. That's right. So we'll have JT Patterson come back up in the bottom of the, or top of the fourth. We're going to the bottom of the third now, and it's going to be the 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Mavericks. Grabowski, Helgren, and Wilson due up here in the bottom of the third. The Dawgs have taken the lead, though, 2-1, as they scored 2 in the top of the third. And, yep, the 2, 3, 4 hitters. And still on the mound is Connor Ridley. So we'll be back for the bottom of the third and see if the Mavericks can respond here as they trail now 2-1. So we're in the bottom of the third inning here. Grabowski puts the ball in play right away. First pitch. Foul is called. Foul ball as third baseman went over and played that in foul territory. So Grabowski will get a second life here. So Grabowski will try again as he fouled that one off down the third baseline. Patterson, the third baseman, fielded it in foul territory just as it was called. So they'll try again. This time Grabowski's going to lift this one high, right by the fence, and he makes the catch. So two fouled off. This time Grabowski goes down on an FF3. As the first baseman, Yari, makes the catch there in foul territory, right by the fence by the dugout for the Dawgs. Here's Ryan Halgren now, the third baseman, who got on with a base on balls but was left stranded. We're in the bottom of the third. Halgren takes that one for ball one. Hey, we're up 25 viewers. Spread the word, folks. We're on YouTube, not Ustream. So if you're listening at home on YouTube, let everybody else know that's where we're broadcasting now. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. Halgren fouls this one off for strike one, and he has a 1-1 count. We're in the bottom of the third inning, and the Mavericks trail 2-1 as the Dawgs scored at the top of the third to take the lead to the Mavericks 3. And Halgren wants to change that. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ridley delivers for ball two. Fouled off Halgren's foot there for a 2-2 count. So one gone here in the bottom of the third. Halgren with a 2-2. And Zach Wilson on deck. Ridley sets, delivers. Halgren's going to send this one deep back. Right gap field, right to the wall with a bouncer. Halgren's going to do a stand-up double. So Halgren on with a one-out double to right center field. And that gets the crowd a little lively here at Athletic Park. And that's going to bring to the plate now the right fielder, number 7, Zach Wilson, who grounded out to the third base or the first baseman on a 3U. Wilson takes this one outside for ball one. This inning. So 1-0 pitch coming. Wilson takes that one for called strike one. Count even here, 1-1. With Halgren on second with that one-out double. Mavericks trail here 2-1. Let's see if they can get this one back. Wind's blown out for Wilson. Ground ball to the second baseman. That's going to advance Halgren over to third, and Wilson gone on a 4-3. So 2 gone now. Halgren advances over to third, and here's the designated hitter, number 24, Alex Alders. Alders, big cut there, missing for strike one. He wanted to put that out there on the berm, right where that white dog is. Yeah, you find a rhythm. Way outside for ball one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do when you're doing the PA or stats or whatever, right? Like it's. Yeah, I'll do that. Yep. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Alders. This might get out of here, folks, down the left field line. One hopper to the fence. That's going to take the lead as a tie. Alders with a stand-up double. So 2 back-to-back doubles. Halgren with his, Alders with his. Game tied again. Yeah, well, yeah, but Halgren, yeah, sorry, you're right. So a line drive to the corner in left field for Alders. Drives in the tying run here. And here's now the first baseman, Logan Bima, with 2 gone for the Mavericks. Bima, a lazy ground ball to the second baseman, and it eats him up. Bima on with an E4, and this run scored. Wow. Unlucky. As that went right between the legs of the second baseman. And Bima on with an E4. Woo. That's going to bring to the plate now, and the Mavericks take a lead now, 3-2 after that E4 by the second baseman, Tyler Mildenberg. Bima gets on to first, and Alex Alder scores from second. And a line drive down the third baseline by Walton on the first pitch. And that advances Bima over to second. So now the hits are coming fast and furious for the Mavericks. So here's the second baseman now, Nolan Ratai, with 2 gone. Let's see if Nolan can keep the hit streak going here for the Mavericks. He grounded out, he doubled up on a 6 double play. Ratai checks his swing on that one, doesn't go for ball 1. So runners on first and second here for Nolan Ratai. We're in the bottom of the third. Mavericks have scored those 2 runs back and have taken a 3-2 lead now. And hoping to pad that lead if Ratai can get something going. The 1-0 pitch coming from Ridley. Ratai going to flare this one out to right field, and settling underneath it is the right fielder for the Okotoks Dawgs to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 runs on 3 hits. There was 2 left on and 1 error. Mavericks take a 3-2 lead here.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 left on. Mavericks take back the lead, 3-2 at the end of 3 complete. Ronnie, what have you got going down at field level?
Hey everybody, I have Daniel Preston down here. We're about to play Minnesota News Great Disney Mavericks. Okay, boys? Hands on your back.
So Patterson's going to start it off here for Okotoks in the top of the 4th inning. Ground ball, a one hopper stopped by Bima. They got him. As Turner was covering, and he did the old happy feet dance there and touched the base before Patterson did. Will score it as a 3-1 ground out.
3-1 ground out. Brings the bat. Number 9, Bruce Yari.
And that's going to bring the number 5 hitter, the first baseman, Bruce Yari, with one gone here in the 4th. So a good defensive play there by Logan Bima, the first baseman, and Turner covering well was the pitcher. Yari takes that one for ball 1. Hey, we're at 21. Come on, 21 viewers. We need more on YouTube here. Inside for ball 2 on Yari, 2-0. Yari singled and then was out on a 5-4 in the 2nd inning. So he's 1 for 1 tonight. Turner settling in here. He's just over 60 pitches here. He delivers, so just under 60 pitches here. He delivers a ball, and he's down in the count here, 3-0. Called strike 1. 3-2, 3-1 now. So a 3-1 count here. Swing and foul tipped. Caught though. For strike 2, full count now on Yari. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Turner. Yari puts the ball on play, foul though. So a full count here to Yari. Mavericks have retaken the lead here, 3-2. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Turner. Yari, ground ball, and it's by the first baseman. So a base hit for Yari right down the first base line. Getting by a diving Bima. And that's going to bring to the plate number 23, Doug Clapperton, the right fielder.
Number 23, Doug Clapperton.
So a 1-out single for Yari. Brings the right fielder up. Got on with a fielder's choice, but then was put out on a 6-line 0. Clapperton, one hopper, a hard hit down past Halgren. So a base hit for Clapperton. That was right past a one-hop hot box there. Shot by, yeah. So a single for Clapperton. Getting by Halgren. And that puts runners now first and second with 1 out. And Brendan Rose, the left fielder, coming up now with 1 out. And looks like this could be how it is. You score 2 and take the lead. Let's see if we can score 2 and take the lead. 1 out here. And Rose has runners on first and second for him. Called strike there. And no action in the bullpen yet for either team. Turner is sitting at 62. After, 4 now. 3 1/3. Ball 1 and a count 1-1. Luke Lapine, the catcher, on deck. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. A ground ball. One got him on a 6-4 double play to end it. So a 6-3 double play gets them out of here, and they leave one stranded, so nothing happening for the Dawgs. No runs on 2 hits, and no errors, and 1 left on.
That 6-3 double play ends the inning, and there's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on.
So we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's going to be the 9-1-2 hitters. Kunkel, Salas, Grabowski due up here for Medicine Hat. And we'll be back for the bottom of the 4th. So here it's Zach Kunkel, the 9-1-2 hitters for the Mavericks. Kunkel takes that one for a ball 1 to start his at-bat. Kunkel got on with a base on balls, his first at-bat in the 2nd inning, but was left stranded. So let's see if Kunkel can have an at-bat here. Kunkel, a ground ball, foul down the first baseline for strike 1. Count 1-1. Who? Go. 1-1 pitch coming. Kunkel takes that one in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't think anybody's kissing it yet.
2-1 pitch, and Kunkel takes that one for. Did he just call it a strike? That was a little delayed, wasn't it? So a 2-2 count now on Kunkel. Little delayed reaction there by the home plate umpire, Warren Smith. High for ball 3, count full now, 3-2. So a 3-2 count here to Kunkel. With Grabowski, or Salas, on deck for the Mavericks. Still have that 3-2 lead. Kunkel takes that inside and high, and he's on with a base on balls. Deja vu, like his last at-bat. Let's see if Salas can do something about that now with Kunkel on his 2nd walk. So Salas, see if he can get something going up.
Number 13, William
Salas flied out to left field. His last at-bat, but he singled in his first, so he's 1 for 2 tonight. Let's see if Salas can move Kunkel around here a little bit. Maybe some small ball. We'll see what happens. Grabowski on deck. So Salas. Kunkel going right away. Strike at the plate. Kunkel slide in head first, and he's safe. So a called strike at the plate, but Kunkel gets down to 2nd on a stolen base with no throw. So an 0-1 count now here to Salas. Kunkel in a great position to score if Salas can put that ball in play and touch some green. They're thinking that he might bunt again. Let's see, first base creeping. Salas is not doing anything, and it's a low in the dirt for ball 1. So Salas didn't show anything. First base was creeping. Now he gets back a little bit here. So a 1-1 count to Salas. Kunkel, healthy lead at second. Here comes the pitch from Ridley. Eventually. There it is. He squared the bunt. A great bunt. He's going to get him down to third, and he gets a sacrifice bunt hit. And it gets Kunkel over to third with now Grabowski coming in.
That sacrifice bunt by Salas moves Kunkel over to third and brings up number 3, Darren Grabowski.
You don't have to do like that bunt did that. Just straight up.
So Grabowski now with a great opportunity to pad the Mavericks lead here. Takes the first pitch from Ridley in the dirt for ball 1. Kunkel on third. So Salas does a great job there moving Kunkel into 90 feet of real estate to take another run here for the Mavericks, who have a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see what Grabowski can do. Oh, a little bit behind on this one. Got a piece of it for strike 1. So the count even here 1-1. With Hallgren on deck. 1 gone here in the top of the 4th. Sorry, bottom of the 4th. What am I thinking? Grabowski a high fly ball. Kunkel tagging. Let's see what happens here. Good thing is not to catch it when you're running away from home plate and let it drop foul. Right, Mr. Morrison? That's how you good fielders kind of let that one drop, and especially if you're not going to have a chance to catch the ball. Diving is just only going to score that runner from third. So Grabowski down on the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Grabowski can put something in between the first and third base lines now, rather than behind them. So 1-2 count coming. Fouled off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Grabowski. 4 pitches later. 5th one coming from Ridley. Inside and low for ball 2. Count even 22. I wish I felt 22. I feel 45. My knees feel like 65, but that's okay. 2-2 count, 2-2 pitch coming from Ridley. Grabowski going to foul this one off and out of play again. So a good at-bat here for Grabowski. Let's see if he can win it here with a base hit. 1 gone here, top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. I said it again. We're the home team, right? Yeah, that's good. Bottom of the 4th. 2-2. Count coming. Mavericks up 3-2. Here's the pitch from Ridley. Check swing. Yes, he said he got him. Strikeout for Grabowski. 2 gone. So 2 gone here. And here's Hallgren, number 17. The third baseman with 2 gone. 17, Ryan Hallgren.
Number 17, Ryan Hallgren.
So Hallgren here to face Ridley with 2 out. Hallgren hit a double. His last at-bat and scored. And now he has an opportunity to go up here and drive in another ribby with Kunkel still on third. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Hallgren takes that one for a called strike 1. So a 1-1 count here to Hallgren. On deck, Zach Wilson. So Kunkel Doesn't want to be stranded here on third. Come on, Ryan Halgren. Drive him in. Yes, and he does. A nice ground ball past the third baseman. And that's an RBI single for Ryan Halgren. Good job, Ryan.
Up next, number 7, Zach Wilson.
So a great ground ball past the third baseman for Ryan Halgren. Scores Kunkel from third. And that's going to bring up now the right fielder, Zach Wilson. Wilson went out on a ground out 4-3. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Let's see if he can get something going here at this at-bat. We got some action in the bullpen for the Dawgs. Wilson takes that one for a ball 1 high and outside. So Halgren doing well tonight. A double, scored. A single RBI. He could be player of the game, maybe. Let's see how that shakes down here. Wilson, let's see what Wilson can do. Line drive over the shortstop or second baseman. Halgren's going to stay there at second. So back-to-back singles for the Mavericks. And they're keeping the streak alive here in the bottom. I got it right. Yes, the bottom of the fourth because we're the home team. So Wilson, a line, weak line drive just over the second baseman. And here's the designated hitter, Alders, who doubled his last at-bat, run batted in and scored. Let's see if we can continue that hot streak going. Alders with runners on first and second, 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Alders big cut and missing for strike 1. And again, we do got some action in the Okotoks Dawgs bullpen. My eyes are failing me. My knees are failing me. I can't see the numbers. I'm 27, Cam says, hey? 27 in the bullpen there. Cam, is that what you're seeing? 27? Do you think so? Wild pitch gets away from the catcher as that was in the dirt, and runners advance. 1 bag. So now, even better for Mr. Alders. It's Halgren's on third and Wilson on second, and a 1-1 count here to Alders. 2 gone, bottom of the fourth. Let's see what happens. Pitch from Ridley. Alders crushed that one, and I think that big poplar tree behind the Okotoks dugout ate it up. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alders. With Logan Bima, the first baseman, on deck for the Mavericks. Ridley settling in here on the mound. Here comes his delivery. High for ball 2. Evens the count now, 22. Cameron thinks it's number 27 warming up in the bullpen for the Dawgs. His eyes are better than mine. It's funny, you know you're getting old when you put your glasses on, you still can't see. 2-2 pitch coming. Oh, check swing, got away from him. Dropped third strike, got him at first. That will end this inning, but the Mavericks score 1 here in the bottom of the fourth to take a 2-run lead. It's 4-2, and we're going to the top of the fifth. I don't know. We had I think we had 3 hits in that, guys. We'll be back with the top of the fifth inning. So it's top of the 5th inning for the Okotoks Dawgs, and leading it off, it's number 18, Luke Lapine, the catcher, who hasn't had an at-bat yet, but this time he fouls this one, a screamer down the first baseline foul. He got on with a walk, his first at-bat, which was in the 3rd inning, and then he was picked off on a 1-4 at second. So even though Lapine has been on base, he didn't register an at-bat because he got walked. Lapine here with a foul. Yeah, it's like that invisible man. So here we are, top of the 5th. The Dawgs trail the Mavericks 4-2. Lapine, check swing, not going around for ball 1. Evens out the count 1-1. And then we have the Kirkwood brothers due up. Drake Kirkwood, the DH, followed by, I think, Garrett Kirkwood, his brother. I could be wrong. So a little low there for ball 2. For Lapine, 2-1 count. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off, got him in on the hands there. And the count now even 2-2. Hey, Cameron, we're up to 30 viewers on YouTube. Woo-hoo! High fives all around in the press box we're doing. We got to like it, folks. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Turner. Fouled off by Lapine. So a good at-bat here for Lapine. Staying alive here. Turner's got 2 strikeouts so far. He's sitting at, this will be his 70th pitch coming up now here in the top of the 5th. Just missing high for ball 3. Count now full, 3-2. So Turner, 70th pitch. High fly ball. Going back to the boat, the warning track, and making the catch was Kunkel for a 1-out. So Kunkel, the right fielder, sorry, that's Zach Wilson, the right fielder. Kunkel's left field. My mistake. Sorry, guys.
Now up to bat, number 7, Drake Kirkwood, DH.
And that's going to bring to the plate now the number 9 hitter and designated hitter, number 7, Drake Kirkwood. 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. Called strike on the outside corner for Turner. Swing and a miss by Kirkwood, and he's down in the count 0-2. So Turner up in the count 0-2. Here comes the pitch from Turner. And he's going to flare this just over the first baseman and down the first base line for a single. We call that the old bloop single. And Kirkwood is on.
Top of the order, number 6, Garrett Kirkwood.
And we're at top of the order now. The center fielder, Garrett Kirkwood, number 6, with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. We still got some action in the bullpen for Okotoks. We might see a pitching change here. Called strike there on Garrett Kirkwood with brother Drake on first. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and they got a double play. Look at that. They got a few of those. So the double play ends the inning for the Okotoks Dawgs. They had no runs on 1 hit, no one left on, and no errors. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th here in a second. What do you got there on that lineup card? Yeah. 27, Nick Vickers. So a pitching change here for the Okotoks Dawgs now into the game. On the mound, number 27, Nick Vickers. Nick Vickers. So that's it for Ridley, and I'll give you his score here or lineup in a minute here as Vickers enters the game. So Connor's line, he had 4 innings pitched here, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 base on balls, 2 strikeouts, and 85 pitches later. So that's Connor Ridley's line, and up to the bat now is Logan Bima. He takes that first pitch from Vickers as a ball 1. Vickers delivers called strike. Same spot. This one's a strike. So count 1-1 here to Bima. Bima takes that one low in the dirt for ball 2. So your pitching change now on the mound for the Okotoks Dawgs, number 27, Nick Vickers. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mavericks have that 4-2 lead. Vickers delivers called strike, and the count even here, 2-2 to Bima. What's that? You got music on. Sorry, buddy. Fights this one up and jams him, and that will be it for Bima. As Lapine makes that catch.
Last call for your 50/50 tickets. Make sure you get your 50/50 tickets sponsored by Cameron J. Kemp Law Office. Last call.
So Bima goes down on a fly ball foul caught by the catcher for out number 1. And now that brings to the plate number 6, Mark Walton, the catcher for Medicine Hat. And Walton
Number 6, Mark Walton, catcher.
did a little dance and got away from that one hopper inside and almost caught him in the leg. Thought it hit him. Walton's going to send this out to center left field, and there was Kirkwood to make that catch. 2 gone now for the Mavericks. And that's going to bring to the plate now the second baseman, number 18, Nolan Ratai. Ratai flied out to right field his last at-bat. Ratai takes that one outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count. Vickers really throws that one outside. Lost the handle. That's 2-0 count now to Ratai. Big swing and a miss there by Ratai on a 2-0 pitch. Count now 2-1. Another big cut there. Ratai's missing again. 2-2 count now as Vickers has gotten back into this pitch count. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Mavericks have that 4-2 lead. Outside for ball 3, and the count now 3-2. And the sun has peeked through the clouds here. Ratai goes down, swinging. First strikeout for Vickers. Yeah, 3 up, 3 down for the Okotoks Dawgs here. They get the job done. Mavericks go in order. Bottom of the 5th. Top of the 6th coming up, and it's going to be the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Mildenberg, Hutzel, Patterson due up here for the Okotoks Dawgs.
2, 3, 4 hitters. Mildenberg,
So we'll be back here for the top of the 6th inning. Again, the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for Okotoks: Mildenberg, Hutzel, Patterson. So we're in the top of the 6th inning, and it's number 10, Tyler Mildenberg, the second baseman. Doubled, RBI'd, and scored in the 3rd inning. And here Turner delivers ball 1. Turner's getting up there in the pitch count as well. He's sitting at 77 pitches now. Turner, ball 2, 2-0. Mildenberg slapped this one foul and out of play for strike 1.
Our follow ball sponsor tonight is Mr. Lube on Kingsway, quality service and your service. Mr. Lube.
2-1 pitch coming from Turner to Mildenberg. Ground ball to the first baseman, Bima. All by himself on that one. One out. And that's going to bring to the plate now number 2, the shortstop, Peter Hutzel. Hutzel singled, RBI'd, and then was caught stealing on a 2-6 in the 3rd inning. Turner delivers ball 1 to Hutzel. What's that? More action, yeah. Outside for ball 2. Swing and foul down the first baseline. And the count now goes to 2-1 on Hutzel. So Turner looking to take the win here for the Mavericks as they have the lead 4-2 in the 6th here. Hutzel gets a single in between second and short. So Hutzel on with a 1-out single. A ground ball that gets out of the infield. And that's going to bring the number 4 hitter, J.T. Patterson, the third baseman, with 1 gone.
Number 21, J.T. Patterson.
Patterson grounded out on a 3-1 in the 4th inning. But some speed on the bags here for Okotoks, and that's Hutzel. Got some good wheels. High for ball 1. Guess we'll find out for attendance a little bit later here. See if I can get that from someone. A flare. Does Salas have a chance? No, a little bloop single So a single and a throw over to third is going to advance the runner to second.
Now to bat, number 9, Bruce Yard.
So the weak line drive gets by the shortstop Salas. Hatzel on his horse goes to third, and on the throw to third, Patterson gets to second, and that's going to bring to the plate Bruce Yari. But now Taylor Bratton, the head coach, coming to talk to his pitcher, Greg Turner. No action in the bullpen right now, Cam, but I imagine they're going to get something going here quick. So we'll take a little break in the action here as they try to figure out, the Mavericks, what they want to do with Yari at the plate. And runners on second and third for Okotoks. So we're back here, and Yari to the plate. Runners on second and third for Okotoks, and only one out. And they trail the Mavericks 4-2, but they're looking to tie it up or go ahead here with Yari. Yari outside for ball one. And we do got some action in the bullpen now. Was that number 19? 19. Yeah. Miss it outside again for ball two. As I don't think they want to give Yari anything to hit. And they're trying to keep him away as first is vacant. They might want to load up the bases here and maybe get out with a double play. So a 2-0 count coming. High for ball three. And that's, I think, exactly what they're doing. As they don't want to give Yari anything to hit. On deck, number 23, Doug Clapperton, the right fielder. So the 3-0 pitch coming from Turner. That's a called strike. Not an intentional walk, I don't think, but it isn't. But definitely they don't want to give Yari anything to hit. 3-1 pitch coming outside, and Yari's on with a base on balls. So loaded bases now for the right fielder, Doug Clapperton, as number 19 is warming up in the bullpen for the Medicine Hat Mavericks.
Number 23, Doug Clapperton.
And that's Troy Shrevogel, number 19, in the bullpen, warming up. That's how I'm going to pronounce it until I'm told otherwise. How about that for an answer? You like it. I like it too. So one gone here, and the Dawgs threatening to, get some runs back here as they trail 4-2. Infield is in for a double play ball. Clapperton takes that low and outside for ball one. Just a bit inside for a 2-0 count. Turner not happy with himself there, as he doesn't want to relinquish the lead here. Two-0 pitch coming. This one catches the inside corner for strike one. So Turner trying to get back into this count here, throws that strike. 2-1 count here to Clapperton. Loaded bases for the Dawgs. Comes the pitch high and inside for ball three. 3-1. Dawgs with a great opportunity here to take the lead in this inning so far. Good pitch, catching that outside corner for strike 2, and they count full 3-2. So patience was the Clapperton here. He's got a 3-2 count now with runners on all the bags. Ground ball. 5, 4, 3, and they got him. So he gets out of the inning. Lucky, lucky, lucky. You better be going grab the rabbit's foot as Turner gets into the ground ball action there, and it's a double play, a 5, 4, 3 around the horn double play. And that killed the potential rally for the Okotoks Dawgs here in the top of the 6th. But they get nothing. They leave 2 stranded. And for Medicine Hat, in the bottom of the 6th coming up, is going to be the 9-1-2 hitters to face Nick Vickers, who came in the 5th inning. And it's going to be Kunkel, Salas, Grabowski due up here for the Medicine Hat Mavericks. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th with the 9-1-2 hitters for Medicine Hat due up. So Zach Kunkel's going to get it going here for the Medicine Hat Mavericks, bottom of the 6th. Kunkel hasn't had an appearance yet. No at-bats. He's been on twice with walks. Last time in the 4th, he walked and scored. This time, Kunkel swinging at that first pitch by Vickers for strike 1. And Vickers paints the inside corner for strike 2. And Kunkel down on the count now 0-2. High for ball 1. 1-2 with Salas looking on as he'll face Vickers for the first time. Got him. Kunkel goes down looking. And that's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 13, William Salas. Salas to face Vickers for the first time. Vickers gets the best of him here with a called strike. Salas fouls this one off for an 0-2 count now. And we've got a different speed here. Obviously, Vickers wants to go right away. He doesn't even set too fast, and boom, he's throwing. Set, ready, go. Here he comes. Outside for ball 1. Doesn't want to waste any time, Cam. The sun is setting. We don't want to be here all night. 1-2 count. 2-2 now as that misses high and outside. In the dirt. Count full to Salas, 3-2. What was it, 588? Salas is on with a walk. Tenants here tonight, 588. Thank you very much, Medicine Hat Mavericks fans, for showing up. Salas gets a 1-out walk. And here's Grabowski, who struck out in the 4th inning. He's hoping to make amends here. Might be a pitching change here, and that's what we're going to see, a pitching change for the Okotoks Dawgs. You're thinking number 3. Cam saying number 3.
This inning sponsored by Minuteman Press, the official design and print sponsor of your Medicine Hat Mavericks.
So we're going to have a pitching change here for the Okotoks Dawgs. Vickers is out. You think it's number 3. If it's number 3, Christian Parsons. You got him down here as a, yeah. Number 3, Christian Parsons. Yeah. Yeah, number 3.
Now I pitch for the Okotoks Dawgs, number 3, Christian Parsons.
So Parson comes in here with 1 out. And he'll face Grabowski. And so here's the line on Vickers. 1 1/3 innings pitched. No hits given up or runs. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and he threw 23 pitches. So Christian Parsons into the game now for the Okotoks Dawgs. And he'll face Grabowski here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll give Parsons a little bit of a chance to warm up. We'll be back here to see how this unfolds. Bottom of the 6th here. So Parsons in for the Okotoks Dog on the mound, and he'll face number 3, Grabowski, with 1 out here. Salas got a 1 out walk at his at-bat. Mavericks still hold the lead 4-2. Right away, Salas not wasting any time. Daring Salas is going to get a double steal. Maybe a triple. Wow. It's a pass ball, right? So I'm going to give him a stolen base, but the other one's a pass ball. Was it a pass ball or a wild pitch? No. Well, was it a pass ball? What do you think it was? A pass ball? It was a wild pitch then, right? Okay. So Salas gets 2 bags on a stolen base, and then that ball, wild pitch, gets him to 3rd. Okay. Ball 2 here on Grabowski, and Salas in a great position to pad the Mavericks lead to a 5-2 lead. Right now it's 4-2. 1 out here. Let's see what Grabowski can do. Let's put the ball in play, buddy. Infield in. He's going to pop this one out to right field. Tagging will be Salas. Catch, let's see, play at the play. He's there. So sac fly by Grabowski to score. Salas from 3rd. So a sac fly to 9. Scores Salas. And they appealed the tag. It's fine. Salas just got wheels. Mavericks take a 5-2 lead now, and it's going to be the 3rd baseman, Ryan Halgren, with no one on. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Halgren singled, RBI'd, and then was left on base last at bat. He's 2 for 2 tonight. First inning, he walked and was left stranded. Single and a double for Halgren. And here, Parsons delivers, called strike 1. With Zach Wilson on deck for the Medicine Hat Mavericks. Halgren, big swing and a miss there for strike 2. So Halgren down in the count, 0-2. Here comes Parsons' delivery. Halgren takes it, ball 1. 1-2. Still got some action in the bullpen for Medicine Hats. Number 19 getting loose. Troy Shrevogel. I might have to run over it here and talk to the GM, Mr. Greg Morrison, to see how we pronounce that, because I'm not sure. 1-2 pitch coming. Oh, Halgren on with a hit by pitch. That's going to bring to the plate Zach Wilson.
That brings to the plate number 7, Zach Wilson.
Wilson singled in his last at bat and then was left on base. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Halgren on, hit by a pitch. He's on first with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Score 5-2 for Medicine Hat. Halgren gets chased back. And a punch out. Halgren leading too far. And he got picked off to end that inning. So he gets on with a hit by a pitch, and then he gets put out by a pickoff. And that kills the inning here for the Mavericks. But they score 1 after Salas comes in on a sac fly by Grabowski. Mavericks have a 5-2 lead going into the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back here with the next 3 innings to see how this game concludes. So a pitching change for the Medicine Hat Mavericks. Into the game now on the bump will be number 19, Troy Shrevogel. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. And he will face, for the Okotoks Dawgs, number 5, Brendan Rose, the left fielder. So the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here for Okotoks, and we're in the top of the 7th inning. Shrevogel on the mound delivers ball 1 to Rose. Shrevogel delivers a 2-0 count now to Rose. Mavericks have a 5-2 lead here against the Okotoks Dawgs. Shrevogel struggling to find the strike zone. 3 straight balls here to Rose. I guess he's got to find his groove. Gives Taylor Bratton a chance to take a look at some of his pitchers now. Shrevogel, base on balls here, 4 straight to Rose, and that's going to bring up the catcher now, number 18, Luke Lepine, with none out.
Budget lines, beer batter, number 18, Luke Lepine.
Pitch hitter, sorry guys.
Pitch hitter in the game, number 14.
Brophy. No, it's going to be Brophy. Yeah. It's Joel Brophy, number 14.
Joel Brophy, number 14.
Pinch hitter. He's in. What's the count there? 1-0. So Brophy into the game here. He's pinch hitting in the Luke Lepine position, the 8th spot. Yeah, you can keep him the beer batter if you want. Sure, why not? Well, that is the rules. We can make them up as we go along if we want. So Brophy in, Lepine out. Brophy's going to single a high hopper. They got one, overthrow. So a fielder's choice and an E6 gets Brophy over to second.
Now up back, number 7, Drake Kirkwood, PH.
And here's Drake Kirkwood, the designated hitter. So if you're scoring that at home, Joel Brophy on with a fielder's choice. Salas fielded that, got the tag out at second for 1 out, tried to do the double play, throws it over the first baseman's head, and that's an E6. And here Kirkwood has a strike. Salas, good range, and Logan Pena. Bima not able to hang on to that throw from Salas, so that's his second error on the throw. Would have had him if the throw was there. What was his count? A strike and just 1 strike?
Top of the order, number 6, Garrett Kirkwood.
We're saying he got on with an error, guys? Yeah. So an E6 there. Yeah. I would agree. I would concur. Safe. Stolen base. So Kirkwood on with an E6. And the other Kirkwood, Garrett Kirkwood, gets a ball and a stolen base there for the other guy. And a 4-3 put out. But scores run and events the runners, and it's a 5-3 game. So 2 gone now. And that's going to bring to the plate number 10, Tyler Mildenberg, the second baseman, with a runner on third. Kirkwood. Mildenberg takes ball 1. The Dawgs have cut the Mavericks lead down to 2 runs as they trail 5-3 here. Mildenberg takes that one for ball 2. 2-0. Shrevogel throws that one and it's fouled off, but caught for strike 1. So Troy Shrevogel into the game here, but got roughed up a little bit as he has running on him. Big swing and a miss there by Mildenberg. And the count even now, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Shrevogel. Caught him on the corner for a punch out. And that ends the inning. Dawgs get one run here. And leave his runner stranded as well. And we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. We're going to do the 7th inning stretch.
And that brings us to the middle of the 7th inning, the 7th inning stretch.
Got it.
So we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Mavericks have a 5-2 lead as Okotoks got one back here to the top of the 7th. It's going to be Zach Wilson at the plate. Face number three. Parsons on the mound. Delivers ball one. Fouled off straight here was Wilson's ball here. And the county 1-1. Wilson takes another ball, 2-1. Wilson singled and left on the base there in the 4th inning. Wilson, a high fly ball in the right field, going back a little bit, getting underneath the right fielder. And that is Clapperton with the fly out. So Wilson flying out to right field for out number 1 here. And that's going to bring to the plate now number 24, Alex Alders, the designated hitter. Alders struck out in the 4th inning. So he wants to make some restitution here in the bottom of the 7th. Alders takes that for ball 1. So Alders 1-0. This one low for ball 2. I wasn't sure if he was going to call a strike or not. Alders takes this one, though, for a called strike. Count 2-1 to Alders. Mavericks still holding that 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And we got some action in the bullpen again, or not? Stretching. Yeah, could be. 2-1 pitch coming from Parsons, and that's outside for ball 3. 3-1. On deck, number 27, Logan Bima. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That is a called strike on Alders. Full count now. Batting down the hatches, folks. Let's see what Alders can do here with a full count pitch coming. Time called. 9:15. Alders thought he got on with a walk. Home plate umpire says, no, you got struck out, but you can take a walk. So Alders strikes out looking. 2 gone now, and that's going to be number 27, Logan Bima, the first baseman. That was ball 1. So ball 1 to Bima, swing and a miss for strike 1. High fly ball, Bima, foul, that'll play, and a 1-hopper, make the catch, thank you. So into the fans here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. High fly ball, foul, and out of play again for still strike number 2. So Bima fouling 2 off here to keep alive. This one he straightens out and a little, whoa, someone not talking there, but they make the catch. And that will do it for the Mavericks here. If they go in order, 3 up, 3 down, nothing happening in the bottom of the 7th. We're going into the 8th. It's going to be a 5-3 game so far for Medicine Hat as Bima flies a little pop-up to the second baseman. 8th inning coming up. We'll be right back. So we're in the top of the 8th inning here at Athletic Park. Mavericks still have a 5-3 lead, and it's going to be the 3-4 hitters for 3-4-5 hitters for Okotoks. Hutzel, the shortstop, to start it off for the Okotoks Dawgs. And he fouls that one off for strike one. Shrevogel on the mound for Madison Hat came in in the 7th inning. Hutzel seeing him for the first time. Ground ball. Bima with a quick glove there. Makes short order of that one. And he's down on a 3U. Hutzel gone on a ground out to the first baseman. Brings to the plate now number 21, J.T. Patterson, the third baseman. Patterson singled and left stranded in the 6th. Patterson will take that for ball 1. Yari on deck for the Dawgs. Check swing and a one hopper in for ball 2. Foul fly ball. Hellgren settles under it and makes the catch. And Patterson gone on an FF5. And that's going to bring to the plate number 9, Bruce Yari, the first baseman. 30-cent wings. So here's Yari with 2 gone in the top of the 8th inning. He takes that first pitch from Shrevogel, ball 1. Called strike here on Yari. Count 1-1. Yeah, we'll probably see a little pitch and change here in the 9th. In the bottom of the 8th. Outside for ball 2. On Yari. Brings the count to 2-1. Shrevogel on the bump here for Madison Hat. 1 2/3 innings pitched so far. 24 pitches in. We scored a ball, base on ball, and a strikeout. Here, throws another ball here at Yari. 3-1 count now. Clapperton on deck. Ball out in the field, I think. We'll watch those kids. Side there. 3-1 pitch coming. Fouled off. And now the count runs full. So 3-2 pitch coming from Shrevogel. Yari fouls it off into the dugout on the Mavericks side there. And that got some people dancing. And Shrevogel gets a strikeout on Yari. to end that inning. 3 up, 3 down.
And that strikeout ends the Okotoks part of the top inning. 3 up, 3 down. Fans, if you want to dig out your
Going to the bottom of the 8th, we'll have Mark Walton. So the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Mavericks due up here. Walton, Ratai, and Kunkel due up for Medicine Hat. Yep, number 6, Mark Walton. So Walton here for the Mavericks. This started off in the bottom of the 8th.
Starting off, the Medicine Hat Mavericks, number 6, Mark Walton, catcher.
Parsons delivers called strike 1 here on Walton. What if that other game's updated on the WNBL schedule? We're checking out one other game that was on. Walton, a high hopper to the shortstop. Got him in time on a 6-3. So one gone here. Walton gone out on a 6-3. Brings up the second baseman, number 18, Nolan Ratai. Bottom of the 8th.
Now up for your Medicine Hat Mavericks, number 18, Nolan Ratai.
The Moose Jaw Regina game, which was supposed to go tonight, was postponed, probably because of weather. Ratai here takes ball 1. Ratai, big swing and a miss there for strike 1. Wanted to touch the barrel with that one. So a 1-1 count here to Ratai. This one, a nice pitch there by Parsons. Drops it in for strike 2. Parson, Christian Parson, number 3. Parsons delivers, swing and a miss. Ratai going down, swinging. That's Parsons' second strikeout. Out number 2 for the Mavericks, and it's the bottom of the order, number 12, Zach Kunkel, the left fielder. Kunkel. Kunkel takes that one, called strike 1. Just catching the inside. I think it's Brandon Pennington. I think it is. Number 16. He came in last night. Kunkel takes that one high for ball 1. Warming up on the bullpen for the Mavericks, we were just talking about that, is Pennington. Came in last night to close the game for the Mavericks. And he got the save. He's looking for his second one here tonight. I imagine we'll see him in the top of the 9th. 1-1 count here to Kunkel. He calls time. Kunkel takes that one. Called strike on the outside corner. So he's down in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. swing and a miss, and that's the third strikeout for Parsons. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the ninth coming up here. And we'll have a pitching change here as I do believe Pennington will be coming in here to close the game. Want some music? So into the game now to get his second save. His number 16, Brandon Pennington. He came in last night, shut the door there. So here's the line on Troy Shrevogel. He went 2 innings pitched. Gave up no hits, but he is charged with 1 run as he had a base on balls, 2 strikeouts, pitched 28. 13 of them balls, 15 strikes. That's the line on Troy Shrevogel. Pennington is going to see if he can close the door here on the Okotoks Dawgs. Has that 5-3 lead. We're in the top of the 9th inning. And he will face for the Okotoks Dawgs, Clapperton Rose Brophy, who came in as a pinch hitter in the number 8 spot, so we'll have to keep our eye out there. But those are the people that are due up here. And I should have had Brophy going in as a catcher. Forgot to do that. We can do that later. So Doug Clapperton, number 23 here, the right fielder, to face Pennington. Top of the 9th, Mavericks have a 5-3 lead.
Now it's back, number 23, Doug Clapperton.
Better get your cheer game going, your game-winning song going. Clapperton to face Pennington. Top of the 9th inning. Ball 1 there on Clapperton. High ground ball to Helgren. Double checks, got it. On a 5-3 ground out. So 1 gone here. Clapperton grounds out to Helgren. Can't remember. And here's number 5, Brendan Rose, the left fielder.
Number 5, Brendan Rose.
Called strike there on Rose. Ball 1 here. So a 1-1 count here to Rose. Facing Pennington, 1 gone. We're on the top of the 9th. Pennington delivers a called strike 2. Now when he's up in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, it is Joel Brophy, who went in, pinch hitted for Lepine, and was in the bottom of the 8th catching. Ground ball, one hopper. Bima gets down on his knees and stops that one. He'll take it himself. 2 gone here now for the Dawgs to their last out. So the Dawgs down to their last out, and it's going to be number 14, Joel Brophy, who fielder's choice and scored in the 7th inning when he went in for Luke Lapine, who started catching. And now Brophy will face Pennington with 2 gone here in the top of the 9th. Called strike 1 there on Brophy. If it stands, the starting pitchers will get the wins and the losses. Pennington will get the save. Low and inside for ball 1. One pitch coming. Called strike. Pennington, good pitch there. Did you make that announcement? They appeal the call at first, and it doesn't go around, so it's a 2-2 count. So a 2-2 count here on Brophy. 2 gone for them Okotoks Dawgs. Pennington is going to settle in. Time called. Correct. Brophy steps back in. Pennington gets set. Here's the delivery. High fly ball. Halgren's got no. Halgren. Oh, Halgren couldn't make the play there, as Walton had no idea whatsoever where it was, but a great effort there by Halgren, not able to catch it. Walton couldn't pick it up at all. Oh, well. Yeah. Halgren was the only one that had a chance there, as Walton, the catcher for the Mavericks, didn't get no idea of where that ball went, fouled back here. So Brophy stays alive with a 2-2 count. Halgren, yeah, he had a lot of real estate to make up to try to make a play on that, and he almost got it. Doesn't matter. They got him swinging and a strikeout. That ends the inning and the game. Mavericks win here 5-3. Your winning pitcher will be the starter for the Medicine Hat Mavericks. That will be Greg Turner gets the win. The loss is accredited to Connor Ridley, and Brendan Pennington gets the 2-run save here. Mavericks go 3-0 to start off their season. They're on the road now for a little bit, and then we'll be back here on June. What are we back here? June 6th, I do believe. Fort McMurray Giants come to town on the 6th and the 7th. I'm Guy Lanigan, bidding you a very good night. Thank you for watching us on YouTube, our channel. Thank you, fans, for showing up here. 588 of you. We appreciate that. And as Francis just announced, our next home game here will be June 6th and 7th with the Fort McMurray Giants coming here for their stay. Okotoks goes home, and they will have their home opener tomorrow night against the Fort McMurray Giants. So good luck to you, Okotoks. Good luck to you, Fort McMurray. Have a good night, everybody. Guy Lanigan signing off.